Hi everyone, it's Eva Benemeleh from Dr. Eva Therapy. Today I want to talk about the 3 types of perfectionists. Now, being a perfectionist doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, because we want sometimes to have high standards and to be pretty exact with what we're doing. For example, if you're having surgery, you would want your doctor to be pretty precise in the operation. Or if you're building a house, you would want to make sure that the plans make the most sense and are most secure. However, when it's taken to an extreme, perfectionism makes for lots of sticky and uncomfortable situations with the relationships that we have with ourselves and with others. So, the first one is self-oriented perfectionism, and that means when we have high standards for ourselves to be perfect, that nothing that we do is ever good enough. And we're constantly criticizing ourselves and listening to that inner ogre that says that we're terrible and we suck and no one loves us. And these sorts of issues lead to a lot of depression and anxiety. Could lead to self-harm, could lead to eating disorders, can lead to a slew of situations where we're always comparing ourselves to others and never feeling like we fit the bill. The next type of perfectionist is the other-oriented perfectionist, which is the one that's constantly criticizing and focusing on everyone else's flaws. Now, that type of perfectionist is the one that tries to mask under the, it's constructive criticism, so I might as well tell you because I know best. And let me give you all of this unsolicited advice. And let me pick you from top to bottom because my way works and your way sucks. And of course, that leads to lots of other issues when we're talking about it with regards to our friends, our family, and whoever else, when we're feeling like they're never living up to our standards and we're constantly feeling disappointed. It leads us feeling like we're alone. It could lead us to feel misunderstood when we're doing it out of the goodness of our heart and others are not really taking it that way. And we may feel like also having depression and maybe some anxiety when we just feel like nothing fits right. The last one is like the worldly one, where we feel like there's so much expectations of everyone else for us to be perfect. And that can also create issues because then we're afraid of success and we're afraid of failure. We're afraid that if one move is incorrect, then all of it goes downhill. And we're constantly feeling like someone's looking over our shoulder, trying to figure out when we're going to make a mistake. That leads to a lot of procrastination. That leads to a lot of self-doubt, wondering if we're ever going to get any of our thoughts and feelings and desires out in the world to make something of our lives happen. Some people say to me, well, I kind of have a combination of all of them. Sometimes I'm a bit hard on myself. Sometimes I have high expectations of others. Sometimes I'm constantly feeling like everything is being scrutinized by the world. And I agree, there is an overlap between those 3. And being able to differentiate which of those 3 you have more often or that show up more with relationships can help you, because then you understand, okay, this is my issue. My issue is I'm trying to help others, but they're not reacting in the way that I had in my mind. Or I'm constantly striving and I'm constantly earning all of these awards, all of these pats on the back, but I never give myself one. Or I'm constantly coming up with these amazing ideas that could change the world and add so much value, but I'm never getting the pen on paper and working on whatever it is that's going on. So it's important because as we work through those things, we really come to understand who it is we are and what is it that we want from ourselves, from our lives, and how do we go about making all of that happen. So I want to leave you with that. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll speak again soon. Take care.